Hello, hello, hello. So, I'm going to be, there's going to be a few things, uh, we're going to do. So, I'm going to talk about the whole thing with, it's a touchy subject, but, we're going to go into it. Basically, the internet anarchist was exposed in quotation marks for something, this whole Thailand thing. I'm not going to go over it, but you can look into it. I think Chud's covered it well in lyrics. Um, but when that whole situation happened, I wanted to look into and research everything that's kind of just, I mean, like the whole situation of like Thailand and everything that's going on there with trafficking of children, like women, and even men, uh, boys. So that's something I want to get into. I will say, as you can see, my channel is kind of upgraded a bit. Um, so as you can see, this is the starting screen. I made this. um, took like an hour or two because I had to like not draw. I used brushes from rose brushes and stuff, and then like I don't know. It's just kind of something I did. I want to show you guys the screens real quick. So we also have the BRB screen, and then we have the ending screen, and I wanted it to be like this whole oh hi thank you, but yeah, starting was this, be right back was this, and then ending scene is this, and I wanted it to look like this whole almost like, how do you even explain it, like I guess like film vintage. I wanted it to be like, because my whole theme is gonna be like this vampire-esque theme, right? Uh, like vampire meets like, I guess, gayness. I don't know. Sounds weird, but that's what I wanted it to do. So, um, sorry, I don't know why it started up again. Let me turn off the Streamlabs music. Okay, so let's start. Let me pull up some of the things over here. I had another tab. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. I know I should have prepared more. I thought I did, but uh, I think these are the things I need to bring up. Okay, so um, this is. I know it's cropped out. I wanted to crop it out because I didn't want any like personal information or like the taskbar at the bottom to show. So this is a charity that you can donate to that helps sexual abuse and human trafficking in Thailand. Now, this is the one I've been seeing around called the Hug Project. Um, I think there's a video on there. Let me go in. So if we go to their homepage, there should be this video where this woman talks about the Hug Project, and I'm going to play this video real quick because I do think it's very important. Something that I'm very interested in this whole situation. I feel so freaking bad for these kids and women that go through this stuff. So, we're
Hi,
gonna watch
I'm
a bit of
Rosy.
this.
I'm the founder and the director of the Hub Project Thailand, and I
Sorry. Ooh,
am
it's only in
also part
720p.
of the Thailand Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. I opened the first child advocacy center in Southeast Asia in March 2015, and now there are two more child advocacy center in Pattaya and also in Phuket. And this year we'll hope to open two more. The Hub Project focus on the three areas: prevention, prosecution or protection, and rehabilitation. In prevention, we actually educate children and people that are working with children to understand um, child sex trafficking and child sexual abuse victims. Prosecution, we work alongside of law enforcement, train law enforcement, develop protocol for law enforcement, and bring in a really comprehensive documents and victims' testimony to make sure that our 100% of our case will win in court and victims will not be traumatized throughout the justice system, and we there to represent them. And for rehabilitation, because in Thailand there are very limited counselors and psychologists to understand victims of sex trafficking and child sexual abuse. Often victims has to go to a government hospital. So basically at our advocacy center, we have free service. They can have access to our counselor. I can get angry with the system, but I want to turn anger into the power, and I look for law enforcement champion in the whole Thailand and work with them. Many
I think we get like the thing with her. So she does like the online sexual exploitation of children. Um, let's see. Um, Here it is. Or not this one. But that's this charity. And then we have the next charity, which is Hands of Hope Foundation. They're kind of like missionaries, Christian kind of thing. And they are, as you see, Community of Faith Church. But they go over there and let me find the exact thing. But they go over there. They do missionary stuff over there, and they help people over there in human trafficking. So this is another good charity, and I have it in the description. Sadly, you can't click on the links. You have to like copy it and paste it into a tab because I did not verify my identity on YouTube yet. So that's why that's there. And I'm going to bring up some stuff from a docket that I made. And it's not really a docket. It's more like in my Discord, I made a research section. So we're going to go into this. Let me go back to my screen thing here. We're going to go into this. This is kind of the history of the prostitution and sex trafficking in Thailand. Now, I'm going to bring up something because I learned about this recently. Canva has a little whiteboard that you can use. You can see here. We're going to put that up here, and we're going to put this here so that we can write down like different things. So let's see, we're going to start annotating and going over this. If this might not be a stream for everyone per se, this is more like something for myself because I'm thinking about making a video just to talk about this because as I said, I feel like this is something that's kind of important. Let's start with a pink note. Okay, and then let me see if we can just like squish this a bit. Let's see. Let me move my. So I'm gonna move some stuff so that okay, it's spacing myself. Um, History. From the mid 1300s to the mid 1700s, prostitution was legal and taxed by the Thai government. So let's just write that down. No, it wants me to capitalize it. So we got that. I just wanted to write that down because it just seems kind of important, just for me, to like understand where we're getting this. So, the late 1700s to the 1850s witnessed an influx in the number of Chinese labor workers and sex workers coming to Thailand. So I'm just gonna kind of like, no, I'm not gonna copy and paste it. I'm just gonna put like 1700s to 1850s. Oh, I think I really put it. 50s influx of Chinese labor workers slash sex workers. Okay, so we got that. And then I'm gonna take like a yellow note and write this down. So prostitution flourished, especially after the abolishment of slavery in 1905, as a former slave wives under the feudal system found themselves alone and without financial support. Then the Japanese occupation during World War II popularized sex massage parlors. The use of Thailand as a result and recreation destination for U.S. military servicemen in the Vietnam War, as well as rising rural poverty, particularly in the 1960s and 1970s, led to the urban migration and the growth of the sex industry in the cities in the 1980s. And then Thailand saw a boom in sex tourism as the government poured millions of baht to promote tourism in the country. Today, under the 1996 Prevention and Suppression of Prostitution Act, prostitution is prohibited. A person soliciting sex may receive a 1,000 baht, which is like a $27 fine. Pimps face a 20,200 baht, which is $555 fine, and could be imprisoned for 1 to 10 years. The act addresses child trafficking as well. Customers have intercourse with children under 15 years face a 120,000 baht, which is a $3,300 fine, and between 2 to 6 years in prison. That kind of just seems like a low. That seems like a low sentence to me. So let's see. So prostitution is prohibited. So in 1996, prostitution was prohibited. Why am I spelling shit wrong? Prohibited. And then I'm gonna put what's it called? This prevention and suppression of. I'm gonna put this up here. We can look at that later. So I'm gonna put this right here. And let's see, we're gonna add another note. Is this like a gray or teal? We'll just see that. The fine is decreased. So we can write prostitution. Let's see. Trafficking is like I cannot spell. Trafficking can lead you only up to, it said 2 to 6 years? So it was 2 to 6 years in prison, and then the fine decreased to 60,000. But that's crazy. 60,000 baht, 1,650 US dollars, and the prison time to 1 to 3 years. The trafficked child is between 15 and 18 years old. Briefly, in 2003, the Ministry of Justice. Sorry. So, burps. So only leads up to 1 to 3 years. Which is like children. I'll just put it like in 15 to 18 years. Uh, children. Oh, I got a message by someone. Oh, it's because Aiden's live. Probably not gonna get any viewers. They all went over there because this is boring per se. This is more of like something for just research purposes for the video I'll probably be making. Let's see. That's crazy though. 15 years old face. Wait. The act addresses child sex. Customers who have intercourse with children under 15 years face blah 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 2 to 6 years in prison. The fine is decreased to blah, blah, blah. Oh wait, so it's not decreased, so it's like 15 to 16-year-olds between 6 to 8 years or whatever. So it is. I just think anybody under, I don't know, duplicate. Okay, these go hand in hand. Cultural and economic factors. Kevin Bales addresses the role of religion and gender stratification in sustaining the practice of prostitution, strict interpretations of the Buddhist doctrine in Thailand, put females at much lower status than men. 90% of the country's citizens are Theravada Buddhists. These believers adhere to the beliefs centered on karma, rebirth, and nirvana. The hierarchy is a result of belief that good karma, good works lead to higher position when one is reborn. Thus, to be born rich and powerful indicates that one performed good actions in the past and is closer to the ultimate spiritual goal of nirvana. These born in poverty who have diseases and those who are born female are assumed to have committed wrongdoings in the past and therefore deserve their lower status, or deserve their lower status. In general, the hierarchy from high to low is as follows: the monastic men, women, the crippled, the poor, and animals. Additionally, only men can be monks, so the best women can do to research or to achieve religious merit is to bring honor and finances to the family. These views become evident when considering that Thailand refuses to sign and ratify the 1985 International Convention of Eliminations of All Form of Discrimination against Women. Officials disagree that the article stating the women should have equal rights to education, employment, property, and inheritance. This lower value placed on women plays out through the history of prostitution in Thailand. Women have been considered the property of men since the 15th century, and as codified by laws, husbands could beat or sell their wives without sanctions. Additionally, having multiple wives was seen as an indication of higher status, and wives were categorized in the following manner: the major wife, the minor wife, and the slave wife. The man's parents chose the major wife, the minor wife was there to provide children, and the slave wife was to give sexual gratification. When polygamy became illegal in the 1930s, the prostitution industry provided an outlet for those who could no longer have slave wives. Today, prostitution is a normalized part of Thai society, and those in prostitution do not face the same degree of stigmatization present in other countries. This tolerance is partially due to the money generated in the sex industry. That these traditionally have an obligation to secure their families' well-being and status. If prostitution is a way to ensure these, then prostitution is more or less seen as a job according to the ELO. The average monthly salary in Thailand is just below $500. Adult sex workers pass that amount and become important, if not the main wage earners in their families. Here's something is highlighted. According to the Thai Ministry of Public Health and NGOs, there are more than 120,000 people in the Thai sex industry. Author in Harvard University Carr Center for Human Rights Policy fellow Siddharth Kara provides an illustrative description of the sex industry in Thailand. Bangkok is filled with local sex buyers, sex tourists, and prostitutes. Though prostitution is technically illegal in Thailand, the Thai government, as well as brothel owners and sex workers, have found that it is an extremely profitable business. Sex workers openly solicit in the streets and in red light areas. Thailand's red light districts offer options that cater to every type of demand, and prices are kept comparatively low. For compassion, a 15-minute deal in Amsterdam costs around €50, which is $56, whereas in Thai brothels, prices are 600 to 1,000 baht, which is $16 to $27 US dollars for 20 to 30 minutes. Interviews with several sex workers reveal that many female sex workers do so to fulfill their duties to their family. In Thai society, grown children are responsible for taking care of their parents. This duty usually falls onto the shoulders of the youngest unmarried daughter. Many uneducated rural women find that working in the sex industry is the best way to do so, and they move to more metropolitan areas. Once there, they are unable to leave because they usually do not have other job options. These high-end establishments in major tourist areas in Bangkok are not necessarily the grounds of sex trafficking in Thailand. Rather, they promote a culture of accepted sexual mores that manifest in the form of sex trafficking in the lesser known lower sum of rungs in the sex industry. Sex trafficking in Thailand today. Sex trafficking victims are typically found in sex clubs, basements, brothels, remote massage parlors, and street prostitution. Many of them are Thai, but there are also a number of Burmese, Laotian, I can't remember how to pronounce that. Laos, if I remember, that's like one way to say it, and Nigerian people who are prostituted. These individuals were either lured through false pretense or were sold by brokers. They are typically purchased by brothel owners or other brothel brokers for $200 to $875 and must pay off their debt in quotation marks. The location of Thailand plays a key role in the success of the sex trafficking industry. It is close to war-torn Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia. China and Vietnam are also nearby. Various waterways, along with porous borders, also facilitates trafficking. According to law enforcement in Thailand, the majority of trafficking activities in Thailand are conducted by local individuals or small groups of brokers. However, organized trafficking groups such as the Yakuza in Japan and Russian gangs have slowly emerged in the country. What is certain is that sex trafficking in Thailand is no longer limited to its East Asian neighbors. Russian and Eastern European victims have become more common in the country. And it says check out these their help fighting sex trafficking in Thailand. Okay, so let's annotate some of this. More than 120,000 people in Thailand or people are in this Thai sex industry, whatever. Okay, and Thai government brothel and sex workers have found that it is an extremely profitable business. Sex workers openly solicit on the street. I don't want to do that. So it's prostitutes and brothels charge little fees compared to Europe. Okay, we can do another note. Oh, the green one. So, female sex workers to do so. So, basically, female sex workers prostitute themselves due to like family problems or due to providing for family. Um, so female sex workers prostitute themselves due to providing for family. This is due to the family dynamics that the youngest daughter, unmarried daughter, has to take care of their parents. This is common for uneducated rural women. Okay. So we got that. Let's do a purple note. So it's not just the Thai people, not just Thai individuals in Thailand being trafficked. I want to capitalize. Okay, well, let me capitalize that. Burmese Laotian and Nigerian people we'll just say not just Thai individuals being trafficked, just not Thai individuals in Thailand being trafficked. Just keep that simple. East Asian neighbors. It's not just the not just East Asian neighbors, not just East Asian countries nearby trafficking in Thailand. Sorry. Okay. So got the Japan and Europe. I think that's the last of this post, or this one. There's also another thing in my Discord. Let's see. Should I put like music on in the background? Because I know it's like dead air, or whatever. Sorry. Could put some lo-fi in the background. If it wants to. I'm going to add another source, and this is just going to be the Streamlabs music widget at source. And transition that over. We're going to do it in the corner right here. And we're going to play. Okay, so we're going to put some music on in the background. Actually, I don't like this one. And let's see, going back to research. Okay. The hell? Okay, we're gonna go over this one. I swear there was a government article about this. I guess, let's see if we can move this around. Or like, I'm gonna pop this out. Or wait. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? I don't know what that is. Let's do the unsplit. Okay. So I'm gonna put this to the side. And see. We can do like a shape and we can do like maybe like an orange color and history of Thailand's prostitution. And I can just like no, I don't want that one, that piece or whatever. Just put that there. We can just overlap these. And we'll just put this here. More. There. Corner rounding. That'll work. I'm gonna bring this forward. What the hell is the music in the background? Okay, gonna keep that down. So let's see, let's pull this show layers. I want to put this in front of this, and then this in front of this one, and then put this one in front of this one. And then I'm going to group these together. We're going to group. Okay, so we got that. Actually, I want to ungroup that. So this was the history. And oh, is there like? Oh yeah, I have a pen. So I don't like that color. No, go back. We can do like a pink, like a cute little pink. So I got that, and then we can go back to this. Just push this. Oh shit, what the hell? Wait, how do I get out? How do I zoom out? Oh. This works. So I'm gonna group this together and put it there. I'm gonna take these two and put it here, and then I'm going to create another square, and the color is going to be blue around the corners. Legal repercussions. Percussion. I don't know how to spell percussions. Okay. And then we're gonna draw with, let's do a little blue, like a periwinkle blue. Sorry. Periwinkle blue. And I don't know what to do with these yet, but this is what we have so far. I'm just gonna put this, let's see. Okay, let me get back the music or whatever. I'm gonna go to my lo-fi beats and see if I can play that for you guys, this one. Okay. That should work for you guys. And put it up a little bit. And then we're gonna transition that, whatever. Okay. Popular among tourists for its vibrant nightlife and luxurious beaches, Thailand's tourism industry is picking up. After a big dip during the pandemic with a happy economic boost comes with the shadow. The return of Thailand's infamous sex tourism industry, which necessitates and supports child sex trafficking. That's interesting. A 2014 report by the Joint United Nations Program on HIV/AIDS, UNAIDS notes Thailand accommodated over 123,530 female sex workers and 18,239 male sex workers in 2010. In 2007, nearly 40% of sex workers in Thailand were children or minors. So I think I'm just gonna copy this and paste it. No, I need to summarize it because it's too big. So, Joint United Nations. So in 2007, nearly 40% of sex workers in Thailand were children. Let's do this. So in 2007, 40% percentage Joint United Nations program. So this was documented by the Joint United Nations program on AIDS. Wait, I can just sum that down this by the UNAIDS. Okay. Got that written down. So, impoverished children, crazier. So, girls and boys, many impoverished and some young as 8 years old, find themselves coerced into the prostitution. So, I'm gonna change the color to another pastel. So, impoverished girls and boys as young as 8 years old are coerced in prostitution, which I think is just sex trafficking in general. That's what it would be called. Girls and boys as young as 8 years are coerced in prostitution. So I feel like I need to change this because I feel like it's like maybe it's weird that I'm like coloring all these like pastel colors. Yeah, I don't know, because this is such a like a hard subject to kind of talk about. Sorry. I had to type something, so let me turn this down for you guys a bit. Sex is prohibited in Thailand or ambiguously enforced. So we got that, but I want to go back up here. Coerced into prostitution industry across Thailand where locals exploit them. So they are exploited by foreign sex tourists. So Let's see what else. This is gonna be hard to read. Okay. Child prostitution is more lucrative than the adult industry, and with Thailand being the most unequal country globally regarding income and wealth gap, some Thai families resort to prostituting their children to make ends meet. So Thai family. Why did they spell it like that? Families. So it's like poor. Poor Thai families prostitute their children. Children. The sex industry's contribution to the country's GDP is uncertain due to its clandestine nature. In 2015, the black market research firm Havascope, let me turn down this bit, Havascope approximated its worth at 6.4 billion annually, equivalent to around 1.5% of Thailand's GDP. So Havascope. I'll write that down as well because that kind of seems pretty important with this. So Havascope. They estimate the Havascope said the sex industry in Thailand is worth let's see, so that's 6.2 billion annually. And did I spell that wrong as well? 2 N's. Okay. According to the... I should put USD. USD annually. Annually. Did it not? Okay. Oh, did my music go off? Go back to this beginning song. So, traffickers in Thailand primarily target children hailing from impoverished rural backgrounds and minority ethnic regions. Children are particularly vulnerable in Pattaya, Phuket, and northern Thailand, with street children the primary targets for child pornography. In Pattaya, in 2015, 90% of the 200 street children were surveyed were victims of such abuse. Oh shit. I'm probably gonna put this all in like a document later. I just wanted to like get these notes out, and I thought that Canva would have like a pretty good like whiteboard thing, because it's just like trying to connect these ideas and all this stuff together. So Thailand so children coming from rural backgrounds or rural areas and small ethnic regions are like primary targets. I think that's just what it said earlier, right? So we can put that. Actually, we don't have to even make another one. We can just copy this, and then let's see. Paste. Wait, what happened? Paste. Okay, well now we can put this right there. We can just delete this. Okay, so we combine those. Street children are targeted, which is kind of goes into like this one. Let's see. Street children are targeted. And a study had shown 200 street children, 90% of 200 street children, 90% of 200 street children were victims of, just saying like, of sexual abuse. Although Thai sex work is legally prohibited so it's like illegal in Thailand. Its laws are ambiguous and loosely enforced. Sexual services, including those involving minors, are readily accessible in prominent red light districts such as Patpong in Bangkok, and massage parlors, go-go bars, or sex-focused karaoke bars. So basically, let's do a great note. Even though prostitution is illegal. Why am I spelling so bad? Did I actually add an E or an A? What the hell? I'm like losing brain cells. Even though prostitution is illegal, it's still not, it's loosely enforced. It is loosely enforced, and this is a loose. Did I? No, this shows how much of an idiot I am. Let's see. So like, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be like go-go bars, whatever. Thousands of. I need to turn that down for you guys. Started tackling child trafficking. Their work involves tracing thousands of missing or trafficked children and work to pull them out of the forced and exploited world of sex work. One such local organization was started by Boom Mosby, a prominent advocate for child victims of abuse in 2011. The Hug Project, which I went over, and that's what they're linked. It's in the description. Is the Hug Project initiative in Chiang Mai. Collaborates with law enforcement agencies and the government to prevent child sex trafficking. So far, the project has assisted 141 child victims of sex or human trafficking and held 942 training workshops for law enforcement. Okay, so we got that, and let's check our let's check out this whole thing. So that's the legal reproductions, and then repercussions, the history, and then this should all be in like I'm gonna ungroup that, and then so we got this, but I think we might make these like We can do this. And do like let's see if we can get the words bold. Human trafficking in Thailand. Okay, so this is like the big idea. And then I'm gonna use my tablet to draw. So I can't, there's not a shortcut for that. So this is going to have this, and then like purple for this, and like yellow. No, that's too. I want like a darker color, so a green. Well, we'll just put this like here, and that'll be like no, this will just be like this whole little like area right here will all be just like, let's see if we can do that right now. And take that and put that here. Okay, that works. Let me get the next thing, and then we'll go over a video after this next article. Let's see. Oh, let me put back the music on. There's meditation. What the hell is meditation songs? I don't like that. I like just the lo-fi stuff. We'll start here. Okay, so going back to my server to the docket that I have. We're going to put this here, and we're going to do this. Okay. So this is by the U.S. Department of State. So this is a government website, so you could trust this. And let's see. The government of Thailand does not fully meet the minimum standards for the elimination of trafficking, but does make significant efforts to do so. In a video I'll show you, a documentary, this is not true. The government demonstrated overall increasing efforts compared with previous reporting period. Therefore, Thailand remained on tier 2. These efforts included increasing the number of trafficking investigations and prosecutions and the number of victims identified and referred to services. The government initiated investigations of 20 alleged complicit officials. The government identified more migrant labor trafficking victims, including at least one victim exploited in the fishing sector. I don't really care about the... It's not that I don't care about it, but this is not important to me. Not in what I'm trying to rate. What the hell is this music? Okay. This goes with the prosecution. Why is this kind of conflicts this one? So this is like... I might just need to like rewrite these a bit. Sorry, the music in the background isn't helping me think a bit. Let's just think in general, so... When was this article made, though? Well, this is 2024, so... So... I might just delete this and make this big. Section 6 of the 2008 law let's see. Labor trafficking and prescribed penalties of 4 to 12 years imprisonment. So trafficking, 1 second.